juicy hot audio shit.
I love it. Speaking of which, speaking of going live on YouTube via Google Hangout, Greg and I recorded a podcast this past week. That was so long. It was so long that Google said we are no longer airing this because you went on for too long.
How long did you guys go?
Way too long. 4.5 hours.
You know that podcast that I mentioned that I had to edit? Yeah.
That one.
When we hit hour 4, it was like, no, fuck this. I'm turning you off. And I had to exclaim...
How do you go on for that long?
I blame Mr. Neb.
Yes, blame Mr. Neb. It is literally...
No, it was all Alex's fault.
It's a little bit of me and Alex's fault too, but still.
No, it's Alex's fault because he can ramble on for hours if nobody stops him.
Fuck you. The two animes that we talked about, one was like a 45-minute discussion, the other was like an hour and 33 minutes or something ridiculous.
Only because Nep wanted to cover every little detail in the show.
I love you,
because Nep's awesome like that.
He was all like, I have notes. We have to keep going. I'm like, no, we don't have to say everything.
Yeah, I need to email both of you and like format the show a little bit. Because I'm not looking forward to editing the things that we talk about.
We need to.
Oh, well, I do the same thing Alex does every week.
Yeah.
Oh, when?
You do it once a month. Get on my. Yeah. I've had to edit a 4-hour podcast before. That shit is crazy. Not too bad though.
Whatever.
But yeah, if you didn't know, we did like a ton of awesome stuff this week. The 6 of us got together, a very rare thing, might I add, and we
never again.
It will never happen again, like ever again.
Alex, can you open up 2 Audacity files at the same time?
Nope.
Fuck.
Especially not if you're recording one. So fuck you. Stop trying to podcast while being on a podcast.
It's the only way this paradox is gonna work.
No, you cannot have a paradox. That's impossible.
You can't have a pair of socks either.
No, you can't have a paradox.
Yeah, you can't have a pair of Doc Martens.
No, docs. You don't get docs, like doctor, like the doctor.
God damn it, Evan.
He's trying to make an obscure...
David Tennant and Matt Smith, they can't be at the same place in the same time.
Alright.
I am everywhere at one time and nowhere at the same time.
We need to get back on track here.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So
keeping it on track.
This past week was E3, and there was plenty of goodness to go around. Joe was there. He was on the PlayStation live stream as well. I hope everyone...
Why isn't he here right now?
Because he was busy with something, apparently. That's what he told me. I love him to death, but he's always busy. We'll get him on. I'll try and get him on next week, because somebody else isn't here. He can go feel guilty in his Canadian hole, though. Joe was there. That was cool. We saw him on the live stream. That was awesome. It was his first E3, and he was really excited. There's a bunch of cool pictures on Facebook for those who know him on Facebook. But he's tweeted a bunch, too. So check those out. But, yeah, we covered it all week. And by all week, I mean I wrote stuff after the fact. And then I started shooting some video stuff, but I want to make that better. So, but yeah, we watched all the live streams. We streamed the live streams with our commentary over it, and a bunch of people watched it with us. I think it was about 15.
Stream the impossible stream.
I think 15 or so people were in there at one point, and some people were coming in like right after to talk about it. And we had some great reactions that I've archived. I've archived all of the most ridiculous reactions, at least. So you can go find those on both our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/irrationalpassions, and our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/irrationalpassions. So, and that was a lot of fun. So I wrote something up about E3 and where I think things are at now. That was the week. Which if you missed out on that stuff, I'm sorry, but you can go relive the magic by watching all those videos, which are saved on our Twitch channel. So, with that, man, Harold, how you been?
I have been pretty good.
You're on another podcast now.
Yep.
We did a third podcast together.
Yeah.
Which was weird, but it was fun.
Yeah.
That's out now, right?
What? Random Show Randomness?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's out.
Okay, cool.
and it turned out really good with you and with John, now formerly of
John
Fantastic
Stamos?
Neighborhood.
Oh, he left?
Yeah, he's moving to Seattle and taking a quote-unquote dream job in the quote-unquote industry with a quote-unquote conflict of interest. So he's stepping back.
Okay, he's going to work at Zombie Studios with Anthony Gallegos. I got you. That was a reference. That was a high-level reference for those listening.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Continue.
So he's like working in the game industry?
I don't know what he's doing.
Okay. But he's awesome.
He's awesome.
We had a fun time. We talked about college roommates and pictures of balls
And lesbians.
and a lot of lesbians and the cars they drive.
Yeah, that had to be like our best podcast ever. But yeah, we did 2 podcasts this past week, 2 E3 podcasts. One for Microsoft, EA, and Ubisoft, and one for Sony and Nintendo.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So check those out, thatgamerhub.com or crossbordergaming.com.
Mm-hmm.
Cross-border.
And we're on iTunes.
Yes, of course. If you haven't already subscribed and written a glorious iTunes review for Cross Border Gaming, you're a terrible person.
And Podcast 64, I haven't done a show. We haven't done a show, the 3 of us, in a couple weeks, but they did do an episode, a special episode, an interview with Jules Walsham of Renegade Kid. That is at eShopverse.com.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw their website for the first time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's awesome. How about just otherwise, outside the podcast?
Well, Animal Crossing came out last week.
Yep. So, okay, that sounds about right. We'll talk about Animal Crossing a little bit.
I mean,
it was yeah. There's a lot of Animal Crossing.
And I got an iPad.
Yes, you got an iPad.
Hooray!
Gen 3 with a Retina display.
Mm-hmm.
How do you love it?
I love
so
it.
Far? How awesome is it?
I'm showing it off right now to those who are watching the video.
Yes, of course. You can always watch Irrational Passions on youtube.com/irrationalpassions.
Yep.
Yeah, no. What is your go-to app now?
I'm still trying
the one that shows the
to.
most porn.
The Tiny Tower. Yeah, I know.
Actually, probably the app I've used the most on that is Twitter.
Really? iPad does have a sexy Twitter app. Evan, what are you doing?
I'm eating.
What? You can't even mute your microphone to search into the loudest bag ever created by the internet.
It's the Sun Chips bag, you know, that one crappy ass bag.
The
that they
one that's
made.
like made of paper mache and makes like the loudest noise ever and sounds like thunder is coming out of Evan's podcast studio. And by his studio, I mean his room.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
where the magic
and
happens.
I also went to Best Buy and Nintendo's preview. Their event with the demos, E3 demos.
I was going to do that, but I just could not bring myself to do it.
So, they weren't Sun Chips, Greg. Okay?
Okay. Were they pistachios?
No.
What were they?
They are Nutter Butters.
Ooh,
Don't
I'll
hate
take
them,
another
appreciate.
Nutter Butter.
Alright. Alright, cool. That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
if you're just listening to the audio, you're missing out here.
Yeah, you're missing out on hot Nutter Butter action. Alright, cool. Greg, how about you, man?
Other than E3, so.
Well, we hung out for E3, but we also recorded that 4.5 hour long podcast.
We
That'll
did
be
do
on the
that.
website
That happened.
soon, whenever Greg can get through a Goliath.
I will have to sit down. Like, I didn't do anything with it, and I just started messing with stuff and setting things up.
Yeah,
so.
for those listening, I have not, or by the time you listen to this, the pre-E3 show has just gone out too. I'm gonna put that out with this because I don't want to. I hate putting it out on a weekend late. So I'm just gonna put them out together so you can hear our thoughts before and after E3.
That's a long podcast.
As a pretty good show. It's about 2.5 hours, probably a little less after After the, I don't remember.
And at least one of my predictions came true.
Yes. One of them did. You'll have to listen to find out which. As for us, we were all wrong, so just enjoy that. Hopefully
I wasn't wrong. I was right on the Xbox name.
The Xbox name?
Yeah, the name of the new Xbox, Xbox One.
Well, that had already been announced.
I don't care.
All right.
I was right on the Xbox name.
All right then. Well, Evan, how was your week otherwise?
Pretty good actually. I was promoted at work.
Ooh.
Next week I'll be working UScan.
Oh, so you're more of a scan whore now. I got you.
No.
You're promoted. Does that mean you're Tony's boss now?
No. I wish I was Tony's
Tell
boss.
me when you're Tony's boss.
Yeah, no. I was about to say that we can make you do stuff to him.
I get more hours, and I got a little bit of pay increase, so I get a little bit more money each week.
So, like, how's this gonna work out when you're at Salisbury Steak?
It's not. I'm gonna have to leave.
That's a pity.
That sucks.
Are they gonna take you back?
Probably, most likely.
Probably, maybe. I mean, come on, guys. All right.
Because they love me. Okay, they love me. They will most likely take me back.
They're gonna serenade you with the Jackson 5's "I Want You Back."
Baby, come back. Whoa, baby, come back.
Evan, when it comes to music, you don't know shit.
Baby, come back.
Pretty much. Is that all that happened to you this week, Evan? Other than
actually, I got a pay increase.
you mentioned that.
Yeah.
No.
Bring it up again.
No. Way
By
before.
the way, guys, I'm richer than you.
Alright, I'm not gonna talk. Okay, I'm done.
You pre-order PS4. The end. Nabashin, we hung out like 3 or 4 out of the 5 days this week. I don't remember.
Sure.
If Thursday bled into Friday, which it technically did, then 4 out of 5 days. We went to see Man of Steel, which you're mellow on, but I really liked.
Yeah.
It was a good movie, regardless of if you're
It was
mellow
okay.
on it or not. Nabshin thinks it's okay. I really loved it. I adored it.
I can see why you love it.
Yeah, we all dressed up in suits with Superman shirts underneath. I don't know if I had mentioned this on the show before. Our campaign, Soups and Suits, was a roaring success. We had 5 different people come up and ask to take pictures with us. It was pretty awesome. We were celebrities.
Surprised! It was like we were in a freaking anime convention. How many times people asked, like, "Oh, I gotta see, can I take a picture with you?" I'm like, "Sure."
Yeah, it was.
It was amazing that we were. It was like we stood out of everybody. There's a freaking person in an actual Superman outfit, and then we were the ones that got stood out more than even someone dressed in complete green. I guess was supposed to be Brainiac or something. It was weird.
It's because
That's
there
weird.
were
That's
6.
weird.
There were 6 of us. I think that was the thing. There were 6 of us, all in suits, all with different Superman shirts underneath. So
Yeah.
So it was well coordinated. It was
That's
a coordinated
cool.
attack. Yeah. So it was really fun. It was funny that people wanted to take pictures with us. So. Plus, we all got on different occasions to do the thing where we pulled the shirt buttons apart and revealed the shirt underneath. So that was fun.
Mm.
And now I'm wearing this dope symbiote Spider-Man shirt, which I got the day Man of Steel. We went to that premiere Thursday. So.
It's like an opposite, but whatever.
Yeah, which is Marvel, but I love Spider-Man.
No,
yeah,
but the
it
colors
was
were
a
off.
lot of fun. Opposite colors, yeah, you're right. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, other than E3, that was pretty much my week, and I guess yours too. Unless you want to talk about work, you're just dying to talk about work.
No, because it's gonna be a bitch for the next few days.
Yeah.
Actually, for now on, as a matter of fact, 'cause I have no cars no more, so
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
What happened? What?
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it on another time.
You lost your car?
Yeah, he lost it. It just disappeared, Greg. We'll talk about it on another occasion. Let's talk about
What
some
white
video
guy
games.
stole your car, Nabashin?
Yeah, it was some white guy. It was reverse racism.
Of course, it was a white guy.
Yeah, it says the racist. Anyway, Greg, what games you been playing, man?
What games have I been playing?
Yeah.
Specifically me?
Yeah. No, specifically Harold. Like, what?
SOCOM, League.
Anything new?
More League. Nothing new.
Okay.
I'm poor and don't have anything really to talk about.
Evan, how about you, man?
Not much. Animal Crossing.
We'll talk about Animal Crossing in a second. And Craig will be like, God, this is stupid.
Then why the fuck am I here, Alex? God damn it! I have other things I need to do.
Yeah.
Like watch anime.
And you're not going to get any of them done.
Yes, because I have work at freaking 8 o'clock.
Oh no!
You're here for the next part. What happened, Evan? What?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay. You sound so sad.
I do feel sad.
What's with the surprises today, Evan? Versus the lotion, and he thinks somebody behind you trying to kill you.
Yeah. The listeners didn't even get to hear the lotion bit. Oh my God, Evan just when we're waiting for Greg to get on Google Hangout because he's the laziest fucking dick in the world. Evan's like, I'm going to rub lotion all over my body. Out of nowhere!
Wow, Evan.
I missed that. Was that when I got up to get something to drink?
Yes. You just said it out of nowhere. And he's like, oh, I'm itchy. I have these rashes. I'm like, you don't say it
Not rashes. I never said rashes. I never said rashes.
You said something
My
about
body
itchy.
itches.
Putting the rash in irrational.
Why would you say exactly putting the rash in irrational? Why would you say it like that? I'm gonna rub lotion all over my body because I'm itchy. I don't understand you. Anyway,
I just don't. I just forgot my DS in the other room.
Yeah. Well, at least it means you'll pay a little bit more attention. Nabajin, how about you? Video games.
Most of the same stuff I've been playing recently. I didn't get a chance to play Grand Theft Auto this week because of E3.
Yeah.
But I made time for Mass Effect 2 because I did still play that game.
Yep.
I made time for Persona 4 because I still play that game.
Yep.
But I got some new games that came out this week.
New Game Plus?
The Flying Hamster. No. The Flying Hamster HD came out for Vita, so I was super excited about that, and I've been playing that constantly. I still haven't cause I beat it before on the PlayStation Mini version, but I haven't beaten the main story yet or the main gameplay yet because you have to do it in one playthrough. And I'm trying to do it without dying once, just because that's just me. I'm trying to just perfect that game because I love it so much. It is one of my favorite games ever. It's just like I just like the whimsiness, and it's just really fun. I highly recommend people who have Vitas to check out that game. It's really fun.
Having played it.
Other than that,
That was weird. If you're watching the video, apparently the video call ended because of a server error. But the video continues. So I'm inviting them back. And we're going to just pick it up from where Nabashin left off, I guess. That was weird. Let me send a tweet, I guess. That was weird.
Alex, I said some stuff. You may be a little mad.
What did you
Not
say?
bad stuff. Not bad stuff.
what happened?
The video call ended because of a server error, apparently. Which is weird.
Yeah.
So there you go. I'm just waiting for everybody to get back in.
So like,
Greg, you're typing. What did you say, Greg? I didn't hear it.
Greg, what are you saying? You don't know crap, Greg.
I like how he always hesitates the moment before.
You're still muted, Greg.
You're muted because of the amount of people.
There you go.
The video call ended because of a server error, apparently.
No, it didn't.
Google Hangout just fucking hates you.
That's what it said to me.
Can we just go back
Man,
to
I can't
Skype
wait
where,
for
like, everything
Xbox
works?
One.
What?
What?
I got it. What did it tell you guys?
It
Same.
just ended, and I was looking, and I was like, oh, well, okay, I guess we're done podcasting for the night.
No, the video keeps going, so...
You keep going.
Thanks.
I'll go all night long.
Hey.
Alright. Back,
All night long.
back on track then.
All night long.
Oh my
All
god.
night long.
Save me now.
I don't even remember what I was talking about.
You were about to talk about Tekken Revolution.
Was I?
Yep.
No. I was about
just-
to talk something else.
You
was-
just finished Flying Hamster HD.
Yeah, and I was about to talk about Venture Mayhem. But yeah. So. But other games I've been checking out, I got this game that was like $1 because of a sale on PlayStation Plus called Men's Room Mayhem for the Vita, and that's a pretty cool game. It's pretty much just a mobile phone game that's kind of like Diner Dash, except instead of like taking orders, you escort the people to the urinals so they can pee, and then you make them wash their hands for extra bonus points, and you just make them leave right afterwards. And then eventually you'll get like old people who like takes this super long forever because like if people like come across each other or touch each other, they just get into a big fist fight, and then you have to break them up and then wipe off all the blood that they leave after their fist fight.
So kind of like real life.
I guess. But yeah, it's a fun little game. It was $1 with PlayStation Plus, so yeah, it was decent. You should check it out. It was like, yeah, it's cheap. It's fun. It's a mobile game though, so you know, it's just like, hey, it's fun, but I don't know if I'll ever really touch it again. But it's fun.
I got you.
Sure. Other than that, I got Tekken Revolution that was on PlayStation. That just came out of nowhere. It just came out today on not today, but it came out on Tuesday, and it was a free-to-play Tekken game, which is like cool. I'll try it out, and it's actually really good value for what it is. I don't really see where they could make money off of it because like the free-to-play model for it is like you could play like a couple of rounds. And if you're actually good at the game, you get like premium tickets that allow you to play constantly and stuff like that. But if you're not that good, it's like after a few matches, they tell you like, oh, you have to wait like I think like a day or 24 hours or something like that before you play again. One of those type of like time free to play models type of things. And if you want to play right now, you can just like pay like $1 or something. So yeah, it's really cool, but I don't really see how they get the money off of it. But yeah, it's a full-on Tekken game, and it's really fun. So that's pretty cool.
Cool.
And other than that, I've got New Paint Park on the Vita, and I just got the trophies for that, and I deleted right afterwards. So
Yeah,
there you go.
like,
That's everything I
3
played.
trophies to me, and I'm like, cool. I'll
Read
go.
the trophies.
And then we can all talk about Animal Crossing.
Oh, I didn't mention what I've been playing.
Well, I figure like we'll all talk about Animal Crossing.
I also played some Picross E.
What's the E for? Is that the?
I don't know because it's on the eShop.
Oh, there's an eShop one. I didn't even know.
Yeah. Of course. Plants vs Zombie on the iPad and more. And I also got a Pro Guitar controller for Rock Band 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right. How is that?
I suck.
When I saw that, then I'm like, oh, it's a real guitar, so I can't do anything with it. I'm too terrified of that thing to even touch it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
That's good though. You can't get better unless you try.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then
I guess Animal Crossing. Are we ready to
Animal
talk
Crossing!
well, I was gonna get my other stuff out of the way.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll talk about Animal Crossing. I got State of Decay like right after last week's show for review, so I didn't get the chance to talk about it. I'm not gonna go on long enough because I have other games I'd rather talk about. It's really good and really, really janky, but it has like a lot of really ambitious, fun ideas. So I really like it. My review will be up sometime this week. I had to delay it because of Last of Us and E3, but yeah, it's cool. I think it would be like a really cool game that Greg would like. It's
just always say his name and go try.
I know. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not gonna like
You just
force
don't.
him like Tony, but I'm gonna say like, hey, you might like this. I'll always say that.
What game?
No, say, hey, try it out. And come over and try it out. That's all you have to do.
State of Decay.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
State of Donkey Kong?
State of Donkey Kong. It's
Now
not
that
like
I've heard of.
the actual,
State of Donkey Kong for N64? Fuck yeah.
There's no game
Never.
called State of Donkey Kong for the N64.
Isn't that where like Donkey Kong becomes president of the United States and then you go kill like Goombas
That's Saints Row
and
3.
shit?
That's Saints Row 4.
Oh yeah, Saints Row 4. Wow, I can't even fuck up the. I can't even. Yeah. Can't even fuck up the right universe. State of Decay. It's cool. Open world zombie survival horror game. Except not horrifying at all. Survival game, I guess. I played some more Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Plus. I've been playing it on emulation at a dope ass 1080p,
Gotta keep it emulated.
and it is pretty dope. But other than that, I got Last of Us yesterday. I beat it today. I fell victim to the autosave glitch. Basically, if you're logged out of the PSN network at any point, this is only during the first day, apparently, so it should be fixed. But if you were logged out of PSN for any reason, it would just stop autosaving, because it would continue to try and autosave, and it wouldn't. So I got 5 hours in, and then I had to restart the whole game, pretty much, from the prologue. Which sucks, but they fixed it, like, immediately, pretty much.
Good thing that opening's so good, apparently.
That...
I don't know.
I don't even know what to say about this game. It's one of those games that when you play it, you immediately recognize it as an incredibly well-built game. And it was funny, Travis and I actually got to the same point. Travis Baum of Growing Up Podcast actually got to the same exact point when we had to restart everything. And I saw some people that just powered through because they couldn't restart, but I was way too fucking tired yesterday. I was like sickly tired. It's incredible. The game is really, really good. The voice acting is to a level where it's like above and beyond voice acting. It's more just straight acting. Beyond.
Yeah.
Because they like capture like the audible mannerisms of the characters, like a quick inhale or a sigh, or like breathing in a way that it's not like weird and uncomfortable. Like it's not like that. And they capture that and they show it, and it syncs up and it looks good, and it's so well written and so well told. Like, I can tell you how great it is all day, but you really have to experience it. I'll say, like, after there's a 30-minute intro scene. After you see that, you'll get it. You'll just understand.
Mm-hmm.
I was given some tips that actually really helped.
Some steak tips?
Not some steak tips. Oh man, I could go for some steak tips. God damn it, that really helped my experience. They're just gameplay wise. They're not story or anything. You can upgrade your weapons. I was told to upgrade your holsters first. That actually really helped. If you find a safe, don't go looking too far for the combination, because it ends up it's going to be pretty close. That was the one thing that was really troubling me. I thought the combination would be later down and I'd be able to backtrack, but no, there's not a lot of backtracking in the game. So don't leave the area. Just look around. You'll find the combination eventually. try everything. You get a lot of items and equipment. Give everything a shot. You'll find out that some things are more useful than you think they are.
Animal Crossing!
I'm almost done, Evan. Like, I'm trying to keep this brief because I don't want to say too much, but I do want to say something. And, yeah, don't look up anything about the story. And if you see something that you think is like a spoiler and ruined it for you, whatever. That game has so many twists and turns. It is just all about the journey. Quite literally.
Wait, Journey what?
No, shut up.
I hear
great.
Clank dies.
I heard Journey.
Clank dies. Go ahead.
How's it compared to Bioshock Infinite for you as far as game of the year?
Fucking leagues and bounds ahead of it. Like, it is so
Really?
It is so much better. And
no, I can't wait! Oh!
I went ahead. I went into it thinking like this has got to top Bioshock Infinite. Like, and that's a tough thing to top.
You can't top a thing like that. Come on.
And
Come
Bioshock
on, son.
Infinite does really good storytelling.
Come on.
Shut up, Evan.
But it gets too gamey in some parts.
It gets a little too gamey at some parts. Like, for the most of the game in Last of Us, like, there's no HUD. You can't see anything. There's nothing, like, popping up over things saying, collect me, collect me. And, like, it just looks so fucking incredible. Like, if somewhere in the mid of this generation, you would ask me what a next-gen game looks like, this is what I would have thought a next-gen game looks like. Like, this is clearly as good as it's ever going to get on this console generation. Like, games like Battlefield and Crysis can eat a dick for all I care. Last of Us looks incredible. But yeah, the storytelling is so mature and really just solid. It's unbelievable. It's like experiencing a movie, not even watching a movie. So yeah, I've never been so immersed in something. But yeah, you should be excited. It is a very serious game. Some fucked up shit happens, as you might expect. But like, don't think it's not gonna have like some jokes and some quips in it. There's still that little bit of Uncharted flair. Like, the characters will say stuff. There are some really, really funny, heartwarming moments between the characters too. So you'll get some mood breakers.
Just a quick aside, and we'll move on to Animal Crossing. But like, I read Phil Cole's review, and I could see like his opinion on it. But like, how do you feel compared to his review? Like, I could see where he's coming from, but like, how do you feel?
Like, I totally understand, and I think there's going, as this continues, I think there's going to be a lot more people that aren't super, like, don't jive well with the experience, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, because that was the thing with like Bioshock Infinite when that came out. Like, it got all these amazing reviews, and people were telling like it'll blow your fucking mind. And then like, I know people who like play the game, like, yeah, the game was okay, and then like the ending was incredible, but like everything else was just okay. That's pretty much what they got. Like, they were overhyped on it, I guess you could say. So
like,
I don't know if this game will have the same kind of thing.
I was excited, but I had like mediated expectations. Like, I was trying to keep them in check for the most part, because I didn't want to get too hyped for it. I didn't want it to disappoint me. But it showed me things that like I didn't know I wanted. Like, as far as storytelling goes, and I love it so much.
So it's the game you never knew you always wanted?
Not exactly, because I was excited for it, and it's made by people that do great storytelling at Naughty Dog. But this is like them trying to do like a real serious, character-driven story, as opposed to.
That's funny.
Wow, Evan. That doesn't even fit contextually in what we're talking about. But it's those guys trying to do something that's serious and not serious, but also realistic on a level, not bombastic and crazy. And they do it really fucking well. Like, going into next generation, whatever they're going to do, if it has this caliber behind it, I am so on board. Like,
nice.
I think everyone should play it. It's even if you're not like a big game fan, you'll appreciate it on a cinematic level alone. But some fucked up shit happens in it, so just be ready for that. But yeah, we can talk about Animal Crossing now on a less
Animal Crossing.
So like, everyone bought Animal Crossing this week.
Except me, because I don't give two shits.
But
No, you don't. Show
Greg
Greg
don't give
nothing.
shits.
They're given to me.
Yes, they are given to you. Two shits, specifically. Animal Crossing. Scott got it. Tony got it. Scott actually got it mid-E3 conference. Evan got it. Evan, Tony, and I went out and bought it the day it came out together. I got my Animal Crossing 3DS. If you're watching the video, you can see my giant fucking Pop-Tart. The XL is awesome, by the way. I love it.
Thank you for choosing to have me on tonight instead of the giant fucking Pop-Tart.
You're welcome, Harold. I was looking out for you.
We were gonna have a giant Pop-Tart?
I gotta trade fruit with you, Harold. What fruit do you have?
I have peaches.
Okay, I don't have peaches.
I have peaches, Alex.
You have
Tony should have
peaches?
peaches. Scott would have peaches.
Tony has everything in the game.
Alright, so let me lay this down. Also, Billy, our PR guy, got it. This is his first Animal Crossing game. He messages me on Steam. He's like, I fucking need your fruit right now. He's like, I can't stop playing.
I need to get his code. His friend
Yeah,
code.
I got him Tony, and Tony hooked him up with all the fucking fruit in the world. But yeah, he's playing with his wife, and they're both addicted as shit. So
I plan on getting it eventually.
yeah, it's spreading. I have put put the foot down. I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to try my hardest at least, but everybody else has cheated. I don't know about you, Harold.
The only
What do you mean
cheating
cheated? I don't cheat.
The only cheating I do is
I just get hop in
cheat
my
play
parts.
coins.
You cheat play coins?
Yeah, I get my 10 for the day, make it yesterday, make it today again, get another 10.
Oh, okay, but that's like on a system level. That's
Yeah.
not on a game level.
True.
I don't cheat, Alex. I have in my TARDIS and fly away.
Oh my god, shut up. I hate you for making that reference. Yeah, Evan, like Tony, well, Evan immediately started time traveling. He's like got 100% approval and all of the fruit.
No,
in
I
a day.
did that in like 3 days, Alex. Okay?
Okay.
Took me like 2 days.
By the day 2, Monday, when you came over, you had like 100%
That was 2 days?
approval. That was one day.
That was like 2 days.
That was Sunday to Monday.
Because
and
it
then
was
you
easy.
you had already been time traveling, and then Tony immediately started time traveling when he said that he didn't have to feel guilty about it anymore. And then Scott got it and started time traveling immediately after he got it, which he downloaded at my house while we were watching E3.
Yeah. Did anybody download it Saturday night at midnight? Yeah. Yeah.
No, but I saw people. I got on my Wii U.
I did.
And I was looking at the Animal Crossing. I think there was something, the Miiverse thing, and then people were posting on that.
Hey, I caught my first fin shark the other day. What?
Okay, congratulations. So
How do you get the fishing to work? I can't get the fishing to work.
You wait until the bobber goes underwater and you have to rapidly press A.
yeah, you don't have to.
Well, I can't
It's like
even
Persona.
get anything to get my bobber.
You just have to hold A.
Oh, speaking of that, I got the Sea Guardian in Persona.
Oh
4.
hell yeah!
I was happy.
You got all the social links done? Or are you still?
No, I'm working on that. I'm sorry. Continue.
No, that was important. So Harold, is this your first Animal Crossing?
No, I've been playing AC since the beginning.
Okay.
Wait, Greg, what 2 items do you have in your shop right now?
Greg.
No, sorry, not Greg, Harold.
I just said I don't play fucking Animal Crossing immediately.
So
I
Greg, you don't know
have
nothing.
2D Miku. I have Dragon Ball Z. I have.
I couldn't tell you what I have in my shop right now. Oh, besides, it's closed.
Yeah, it's closed, Evan, because not everybody cheats like you.
It's 11 o'clock. It's closed.
Yes.
Dang it.
So.
Because you may have the slingshot. I can
No, I
get
don't
you the
have
fishing
a
pole.
slingshot.
Oh,
No,
I want the slingshot.
I believe you need to get the upgraded shop before you can get the slingshot. Anyway,
Slingshot.
I did
So-
pay off my house today.
I'm on my 3rd house, by the way.
third house or third expansion.
3rd expansion, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I'm
ahead,
just I just paid off my original.
So Harold, you
because I don't cheat.
Yes.
Neither do I.
I paid off the first one in the first hour.
So did I.
Of gameplay. I'm halfway paid off the third expansion.
I'm just starting to make up the money for it. I have 70K. I think.
So who won the bug catching tournament?
I did.
I did.
What'd you guys win with?
99.
Some rare butterfly that I don't even know how to pronounce.
Yeah, some butterfly with an
Raj
Indian name.
King or something.
Yeah, me too.
I had a birdwing butterfly. I got 89 points.
I got 103. What?
99.
Okay. Anyway, before we get like too off
Setting-
topic and start
Setting the pick of my win on Swap Note.
Yeah. So Harold, you've been playing AC since the beginning. What do you think of the new stuff, the mayor stuff?
I love it.
I love the mayor stuff too.
Yeah.
I just got the 100% approval today.
Wow, Alex. You're
Wow,
so slow.
I got mine a couple days ago.
Yeah, I've been taking it slow. I've only been playing in like maybe 2-hour chunks a day. I've been trying to like do the real Animal Crossing experience.
Yeah.
Checking on my town, maybe buy some stuff, spruce up my house.
Yeah, well, I've been juggling Animal Crossing and E3 and my new iPad and work.
Yeah. I found that listening to podcasts is the best way to do stuff in Animal Crossing. I just have that playing in the background, and then I'm picking weeds and catching
Especially
fish.
if you listen to Giant Bomb, that'll take you a few hours.
Yeah, I haven't listened to the Night 2 and Night 3 yet, so
I'm still in Night 1.
yeah, Night 1's good. But yeah, it's
Yeah, I
it's a cool-
can't wait to get into Night 2 with the guys from Harmonix.
I can't wait to get into Night 3.
I got a
when
Hero shirt.
when Adam Boyce brings in a fucking PS4, because why not?
Adam Boyce is awesome.
Adam Boyce is awesome. So
He killed it during the press conference.
Yes, he did. Evan, what do you think of the mayor stuff?
It's amazing. I really like it.
So explain to me. So when you get to 100% approval, right, you can like decree a certain like function for the town. You can be like a rich town or a clean town, right?
Right. You can. I think you can have all of them at the same time as well.
I don't know. Apparently, you can only. I was told that you can only switch between them, and it's like a 20,000 bell cost to do one.
Right.
So what else? You can start public works.
You can.
projects,
Yeah.
right?
Public works. If you. Sorry. Go ahead.
So like what? Give me a couple examples of what they are.
Bench.
Bridges, benches, lights. The Mr. Rossetti thing.
Oh, the reset center
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Campground. I've been told.
Campground. Yeah.
So I visited Scott's village when he was trying to build a new cobblestone bridge, and there was a gyro chilling.
Yeah,
saying,
that's.
like, hey, do you want to give me money for this public works project? Is that how all of them work?
Yes.
Okay, so and the prices vary, or is it always like a ridiculous...
Prices vary. The Mr. Rossetti reset center is 139 bells.
139 or 139,000?
139,000.
How much?
Sorry, I
is
thought
like-
we were talking thousand.
No, because Scott's is like 103,000, so I gave him 20 bells because I felt like a dick.
Tony gave me 1,000.
Well, that's nice. That's sweet of him. And then, like, once you get... What was it? Once you've been there for such amount of time and... I forgot what the other thing is. What the
Island.
when you pay off the second expansion to your house, the island.
You don't get the island until you get the second expansion.
No, I got it before the second expansion.
I got it like before the second expansion was made, but Tortimer showed up. He's like, "Hey, I used to be the mayor, but fuck that shit.
I'm on this lovely island."
He's like, "I'm gonna go chill on this island," and yeah. So
I figured out what the club was, the Tortimer's Club.
Yeah.
It's basically it's online for the island.
Yeah. It's so you can play with randoms.
Yeah.
They say that if you read the pamphlet.
Yeah, I did.
So, like, other thing is, like, they added Main Street, which is kind of like the city from City Folk. It's basically you go up...
It's a shopping district.
You go up to the north part of your town, and then
It's
all the shops are
downtown.
there. Yeah. So Main Street is...
the shopping district of the.
They have a bunch of like empty buildings there too, and empty spaces, so new shops can be built or buildings.
They build them automatically.
Yeah.
I don't think you get to choose, which makes me sad.
But you get them by doing specific things, like for example the Timmy's and Tommy's shop gets upgraded to the TNT Mart after you spend 10,000 bells there. You've been the mayor for the town for 10 days, and you have 100% approval. So that stuff will just happen gradually. I think like after 5 days is when the flower shop is built, because mine was just and that's the first one. That's automatic. So
I don't know what I can't wait for the next ones to be built. I really want to see what they are.
It's cool. They've set it up so now there are weekly events as well as monthly events. So like this Saturday, today, the day of this recording was the bug catching tournament, which they have like fish catching ones and everything. Those are going to happen every month, which is cool. So yeah, they've added a lot of stuff. They've made it more pick up and put down friendly. Although,
I met Crazy Red today.
Did he buy art from him?
No, but he doesn't ask for a password, and he doesn't ask you to join his family. You're already part of his family.
Red Fox, I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Red Fox does not ask for password. 2 out of 10 would not play again. No, it's really cool. They added like a lot of new stuff. Like I can't imagine this being someone's first Animal Crossing experience because it's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Do you have any favorite new additions, Harold?
Favorite new additions.
Oh, I have one.
Retail.
Retail's good.
Yeah, they give you top dollar.
Yeah, and I like what they've done with Tom Nook. Giving him
in the retail business.
Yeah, the real estate business.
Real estate, yeah.
He was always in the retail.
Yeah.
Now he's just selling.
Let his boys take over the store.
He's selling you overpriced expansions for your home.
Yeah.
Like always.
But like that and stuff that you can modify how your house looks.
I bought a really cool looking mailbox from him.
I have a dope looking house. I got hedges.
Your house looks like dope.
Yeah, my house looks like
911.
Dope.
Alex's house is dope.
It's so dope. They also have this street pass feature. Basically, if you street pass anybody with Animal Crossing,
I got one today.
They have this like what's it? Nooks Homes.
Happy Homeowners Association or something.
Yeah,
it's basically the rating system that you get in the mail every week.
No, not that. The Nooks Homes lot that you can visit. It's up north of Main Street.
Yeah.
But it's basically if you pass somebody, they show up in that. You can talk to their character, and then you can go visit their house and see what their house looks like.
And you can buy stuff from their house too.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Is it open?
But not the Nintendo stuff.
Yeah.
Not the fortune cookie stuff.
Plus, the fortune cookie stuff is new. If you go to the shop,
that's cool too.
You can spend play coins, which obviously, if you have a 3DS, you know what play coins are.
Mm.
To buy a fortune cookie. The cookie has a fortune in it, and then you trade that to Timmy or Tommy, and they will give you a random Nintendo item depending on the random.
Yeah, I've got the blue Pikmin hat on right now, and various suit pants.
I have the superhero shirt.
I have the hat, Link's hat on. So.
I have the teddy suit on.
Yeah, Nobshin's rocking like a real life teddy suit right now. But yeah, no, it's
You
really
want the
cool.
QR code for that?
And like, there's stuff like the QR code stuff that you can't actually use that until you've talked to like the person that's sewing in the clothing shop like 10 times or something. So there's a lot of stuff that as you build your relationships with the characters and stuff.
Oh, you can, and the characters will actually tell you when they're moving out. You can ask them to stay.
Yep. Or you can tell them to no, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Somebody from
Don't leave me.
somebody from Tony's Town and somebody from Scottstown moved to my place.
You got the refugees.
Wow.
I found a bullhorn today in one of my shops and I bought it.
What's that do?
You talk into it, and then the character will like say it out on the screen, but not really say it, and then whoever you're talking to will react, and it's really funny. It's like,
okay.
who said that?
I got you. Okay.
And then you can also use. I don't think you can't use them when people are visiting, which makes me sad.
So Evan, what funky shit do you have? You have all the fruit.
No, I don't.
Okay. What do you?
I haven't been to Tony's yet.
Tony has all the fruit.
I know.
He's playing with Alana too, so they're just they probably have they've probably got the max expansion. Also, Alana put up something in the retail so you can sell stuff and set your own price in the retail. She put it up for like 100,000 bells apparently, and Tony just bought it. I don't know why he did that though.
You got so much money.
He's got all the money. It was like a dumb chair or something. So there you go. That tells you a little bit about Tony and his Animal Crossing experience. Scott bought this and Luigi's Mansion at the same time. Hasn't touched Luigi's Mansion. So
I still need to get Luigi's Mansion.
I do too, but that's
they had that at the Nintendo event at Best Buy too. They had 3DSs set up with Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion, and Donkey Kong.
Cool. I'd like to try Donkey Kong.
Oh, Donkey Kong's good.
Yonky Dong.
Yonky Dong.
Yonky Dong.
But
Cars.
I like the gems that you can find in the fake rock.
You can break rocks now and find gems. I found a ruby, an emerald. And
I found some gold.
Oh, they're worth something. I don't know. I guess you sell.
They're
them.
not much, but they're worth.
Yeah, it's cool. Unless you guys have anything else to say, I think that's enough for Animal Crossing. It's really good. They've added plenty of really cool features.
Yeah, I really love it.
So, plus it's nice that there's a whole bunch of other people that I know that are on my friends list on 3DS playing at the same time.
Oh yeah, I've probably got a good dozen right now playing Animal Crossing.
And the online stuff just works really simple. So I guess that's it. We'll take a break. You guys get to hear a lovely ad done by my sultry voice, and then we'll talk about some E3 stuff. So we'll be back in just a little bit.
No.
Choo choo choo.
I need to pee. Now you can be awake, Greg.
Wake up, Greg!
I was never asleep. I've been playing Payday the Heist.
I'll be right back.
Did you say panty heist?
Payday the Heist.
Oh.
I would play that game if it existed.
Oh, Panty Raid.
No,
Panta
that's
Raid.
real life. It doesn't.
Trying to find a good picture.
I was gonna go edit a podcast then watch anime. I need to finish Strike Witches again. I'm almost done season 2. I've got like 3 episodes.
You should have just opt out, man.
Hmm?
I think you should have just opt out so you can get your shit done.
Alex would have called me then, and then I would have no excuse.
I'm back, and Greg, you don't know crap.
Thanks, Evan. I needed your voice to tell me that.
Greg, you still don't know crap.
Oh, beat that dead horse to death.
I doesn't.
One of these days, I'm just gonna snap on like Tony or Evan. It's just gonna be, you guys are gonna be astonished, and then I'm just gonna punch it somebody out, and it's gonna be like, okay. And then you're gonna be like, oh, well, that happened.
Pretty much.
Oh no, I'm just talking.
Go on paper for this game.
I heard that Payday the Heist 2 was already out, which makes me really sad because now I gotta pick that up.
I didn't hear that was out yet. Let me see.
Like, people are, it's out on Steam, I think. Like, they were,
Sure, it's not beta, maybe?
What's on
Maybe.
Steam? What's on Steam?
None of you?
None of you?
None of your business.
It's a
No,
new
I got
game.
that joke. That was really
It's
dumb.
a new game called Nunya.
Hey, Alex,
Weird. What's up?
did you pre-order the Civ expansion?
No, because I might be getting it for review.
I did because I'm amazing, and I
But-
bought it like the day that they announced it coming out.
It'll be on sale until it comes out, so if I find out I'm not getting a code, I will still pre-order it.
It comes out August 14th, Greg.
None yet.
No, wait, what?
Payday the Heist 2,
Oh,
Jesus
Payday the
Christ.
I was like, what are you talking about? Because we were talking about two different games there for a second, and I totally just lost what we were talking about there. I haven't
All right,
really
Greg.
heard
Now
it.
it's time for the E3 part. This is the interesting part.
Yawn.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're not talking into the microphone.
You can hear me.
Shut
And
Shut up, Greg. Just sit up, goddammit, before I flip this table.
I would love to see that.
I
Well,
would.
you won't if you're laying down in that position.
I'm currently playing Payday the Heist.
I don't care.
I need to rob this bank.
This is what you do, Alex. This is the
All
thing
right.
you're supposed to highlight when he records with you.
Okay,
Just saying.
I know. Well, that's it. Greg's no longer on this show. He's fired. No, but he can come back when he's ready. Yeah. All right. Harold, you good? No, he's disappeared. I should check in.
Into the darkness.
Star Trek? Antonio D just ousted you as the mayor of Hot Topic. Well,
What?
what a bitch. I don't
Tell me
even know
about the
that.
mirror of Hot Topic.
Yeah. I just got get my Chimneys of Cradle off mirror shit back. And this bitch. I like how Harold's camera zooms. Did we miss anything on the list? Anything major? No option.
Your mom.
As far as the top 10,
Yeah.
I added some, so you're fine.
Yeah. I
All
see.
the ones that I would think Alex, I mean not Alex, but all the ones I think Scott and Tony would went on there.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, did Greg leave?
No, I kicked him because he's a bitch. You good to go, Harold?
I'm good to go.
Alright, cool. Play a little chip tune.
That's right.
So do you want the audio I have? Yeah, I kind of need it. Music.
He literally left.
No, I kicked him. Because he's a bitch. I need to start doing that more often. News in gaming. Let's talk about some E3, guys.
Do we have to?
It happened. Yeah.
Okay,
I think
good.
We do.
I wanted to.
We're a video game podcast. I think.
Because I wanted to, Alex. I
I
wanted
know. I think we have a responsibility.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
That's what I mean.
Bloody free!
I thought we were a podcast that hate on our other podcast mates because we're immature and dumb.
Is that supposed to be me? Am I the dumb one?
I miss you,
That's
Greg.
okay, everybody.
Yeah.
People just don't know how to be professional, that's what I'm saying. When they need to be, or should be.
Yeah.
Not you, I'm talking about everybody else.
I gotcha. Greg had to leave because he didn't want to participate anymore.
I'm professional when I choose to be.
He had to work in the morning.
Evan can be.
Want to.
He just never wants to. It's true.
No.
So I got some general questions down here. What the hell is this? Something came up on my phone. The Hobbit: The Desolation of Smaug teaser trailer.
What?
That's weird. I guess that was like opening my YouTube app. Sorry about that. So I have some questions general around here. But beforehand, I just want to get some general feel. What'd you guys think of E3? Harold, how about you as our guest? E3 2013. What do you think of it?
Sorry, I had a cookie in my mouth.
I know. It's okay. I understand.
I want a cookie.
What was the question?
How'd you feel about E3 2013 in general?
Pretty cool. Everybody brought their A game, except Microsoft.
That's not true.
Microsoft brought their A game.
Fail.
Maybe they didn't have the A games for Harold.
They didn't have the A games for anybody, Alex. Calm yourself.
Okay, Evan.
Go on.
Excuse me. Harold, you might want to pop your mic up a little bit. There you go. No problem. But yeah, I feel like everybody had a good variety of games except for Nintendo.
I totally disagree with you there about Nintendo.
Well, you can't say that Microsoft didn't bring it, but Nintendo did. There's two different things with that.
Like Nintendo brought Nintendo, right?
Yeah, and I like Nintendo.
I love Nintendo.
What happened at Nintendo? Please tell me. I missed it.
Okay, so they're like, hey, we aren't going to talk about 3DS.
Reggie tracked down Don Matrick and then slapped him in the face. That would have been the best E3 conference ever.
Yeah, it would have been. I would, and then he yelled into his face, "Play the game,"
and then Miyamoto
Play
kicked
the
him in the
game!
balls.
Yeah, and then Miyamoto stabbed a Zelda sword through his chest. No,
Rest in peace, Don Matrick.
R.I.P. It was Nintendo. They showed. Did they show Mario World first? I don't even remember the order that they did.
Are we doing this now?
Well, Evan wanted to know what Nintendo
Oh,
showed.
Jesus Christ. Give me a second.
That was the only one he didn't see.
Alright. They show Pokemon X and Y. They show Super Mario 3D World. They show Mario Kart 8. They show Wii Party U. They show Wii Fit U. They showed Art Academy, DuckTales Remastered, Dungeons and Dragons, Chronicles of Mysteria.
All those were like
they
B-roll, like sizzle reel though. Keep that in mind.
Yes. They show Shovel Knight. They show The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. They show The Wonderful 101, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Bayonetta 2, Monolith Sauce X, and Super Smash Brothers. That was everything.
Yeah, they didn't really. It was 40 minutes long.
What?
They spent. It was a Nintendo Direct. It wasn't a press conference.
No.
They spent a lot of time like really heavily explaining.
I'll agree that the presentation was off, but the games were there, in my opinion.
I feel like it's just like like I never thought I'd be sick of Nintendo, but like I'm kind of sick of Nintendo when they're like, oh,
I'm really sick of them. It's for at least for me is like when they say, oh, we're gonna bring out a new 3D Mario game. Like yes, a new 3D Mario game, but it turns out it's this 3D Super Mario 3D Super Mario 3D Land, and just brought that to the big screen.
And that's when I lost my
okay.
shit, because I loved Super Mario 3D Land for 3D.
I do too,
whereas Galaxy I found unplayable.
Oh,
Really?
I find that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was expecting Galaxy 3, and I just lost my shit when
you were
when
the
that's
happiest
what they
kid
should.
in school that day, weren't you?
Yeah, and it plays well too.
Yeah. I mean, you've played it. Like I'm sure.
If
Yeah,
you
I
don't mind not controlling the camera.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, I'm sure it'll play fine. I'm sure.
Oh,
I'll
it plays.
Really enjoy
It's
it.
fun with 4 players.
I'm sure I'll really enjoy it, but it's just like I wanted them to.
It's what I wanted.
I wanted them to redefine 3D Mario again, like they continue to do.
And like even with like Retro's new game, you would think it would be something, or at least something different. And they just did Donkey Kong Country again.
That was kind of disappointing.
Yeah. Like I feel like because
the game,
you know that's going to be a great game.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be a great game. It's just the fact that it's like, man, Retro, you're better than this. You could do something more than just another game again.
Yeah,
but
I mean, like
it's not nothing to knock against them, but it's going to be good. So
Retro redefined Metroid, and then they reimagined Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they should just keep going down the list of the Nintendo games that we all know and making them.
Yeah, go with my podcast 64 co-host Chris's suggestion and bring back Mock Rider.
I say Retro should do Star Fox. I feel like they could do something awesome. But yeah, I mean, it was disappointing because it was expected. There was no surprise, like, at all.
Yeah.
Smash Brothers,
not big complaint, but it's no surprise.
Yeah, I mean, Smash Brothers looks awesome. I am obviously incredibly excited for Smash Brothers, and
what do you think of the Wii Fit trainer?
The Wii Fit trainer is fucking amazing. That is the exact right kind of stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
like my brother.
Smash Brothers is always good for a good WTF character.
Like it was like Game & Watch. What the fuck?
Yeah, or
and then
Ice
Rob
Climbers.
Yeah, it was. That's great, and she actually looks like she actually plays really fun. So.
Yeah,
and plus she like
yeah,
gives
we need
herself,
another girl in the game.
She gives herself fitness tips while she's fighting, like 2 more sets or 1 more round. Keep going. And I think that's great.
Yeah, I can't wait to play that game.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think it's great that it's coming to 3DS as well, and that they're gonna have like different stages.
And I believe different characters.
They said that there might be, but I don't know. They said that 3DS is limited as far as characters.
Well, according to the website, there were no 3DS shots for Wii Fit Trainer or the Animal Crossing Villager.
Yes, true. There are shots of Mega Man.
Yeah, there were 3DS shots of Mega Man.
And Mega Man looks awesome.
Yeah.
As well. So it's really old school Mega Man. So
I think they added new pictures to the site, by the way, of the Wii Fit trainer.
Oh, don't
After
worry.
update.
Don't worry. I've been checking on a daily basis.
Yeah, Alex has a weird obsession with the Wii Fit trainer.
Yeah, it's really creepy, actually. Plus, the Wii Fit trainer trailer they put out, if you haven't seen it yet, it has all of the Smash Brothers characters, like the mainstays, like Mario and Link, trying to do the yoga poses that the Wii Fit trainer does.
Kirby was the best.
And it was great. So, how did you feel about that, Nobshin? I didn't hear what you thought.
Oh, that was great. Like you said, it's the right level of stupid for that game, and that's what I really like about dumb things like this.
Yeah,
it's a nice Japanese twist type of thing that I love about video games.
It doesn't take itself seriously.
And Animal Crossing Villager looks really dumb too, in a good way.
Some in a good way, yeah, absolutely.
Just like
I know my roommate used the fuck out of that character.
What were you gonna
She
say?
will master that character.
Animal Crossing Villager?
It's just the character.
The main character.
Okay.
You should go to SmashBros.com. That way you can see what he looks like in the game.
Yeah, and he can pick up enemy projectiles and throw them back.
Yeah, that was
like
really
Mario's
cool.
Fireball or Samus's Beam.
Charge Beam, yeah. And they with Nintendo, it felt like kind of like an EA move. They really played it safe. Which
Yeah.
I don't know if they should be doing with how the fact that the Wii U is not selling well. It is actively not selling well. And like after this, everyone's like, Nintendo should just stop making consoles, and like that's inevitable, and I agree. But
I don't get it. I don't get the hate.
I don't think they're doomed. It's just like
No.
I think they are really behind, and come PS4, Xbox One, they're going to have some trouble unless that price changes.
I can't remember where I heard this at, but I remember someone saying like I think I remember someone saying like because like 3DS is where the portable market is where Nintendo shines the most. It's even their games right now, because the Wii U is not really doesn't really have the same charm and flash as the 3DS. So it seems like they'll eventually just go to like just being just a portable gaming like company. Like eventually, that's what someone said. And I said that would kind of make sense for them, for them to keep their IPs, still sell like a whole bunch of shit, and still just be just maintain who they are. Because most of their stuff shines in the portable market. It seems.
Yeah, and that's what I hear too. That they just should not be making home consoles anymore. I mean, if they weren't going to go big with the Wii U, I don't think they should have done it. Because if they had held off a year and put out like something comparable to PS4 and Xbox One, I think they would look better to like a normal audience and comparable to Xbox One and PS4. The gamepad stuff would be cool, but now it is significantly weaker to something that is going to be $50 more. It's just at that selling point, I don't know if it can make it, but 3DS is kicking ass, and the thing I was most excited for out of Nintendo's conference was Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, and that wasn't even at their Nintendo Direct. It was just on the show floor, and that's the top-down portable Zelda I've been waiting for. So I'm really excited for that, but everything else was like safe and looks cool, probably going to be great, but doesn't have me really excited and really jumping out of my seat. Even Smash Brothers, just I'm not as excited for, which is surprising. But yeah,
because Mario will get that denim.
What's wrong with you guys?
Like it's just from,
or maybe what's wrong with me?
I mean, like
there's nothing wrong with you.
I love Nintendo. It's just like it's a whole like level of comparison thing. I feel like they didn't bring their A game. But there's still time for them to make up ground.
I know. Yeah, their presentation was off, but I thought they had the games.
Yeah, I mean,
which is
you
more
got to play
the
them,
same
so.
for anybody else.
You got to play.
Well, all their games won't come till 2014, so or most of the big ones anyway.
Mario 3D World coming out this year. Zelda coming out this year.
Mario 3D World and HD Wind Waker are still hitting Wii U this year, and Pikmin is still. But like, for like a portion of the press conference, they were like, "Oh, all these things are getting delayed," which was really weird.
Something else got delayed. Oh, Mario Golf got delayed.
Mario Golf and Mario Tennis on 3DS got. No, Mario Tennis is out.
Wii Fit and Wii Party got delayed.
Yeah, and then Mario Tennis, and it was really weird. I don't think they should have done that during some kind of direct. They should just put out a news story about that. And like, a lot of things are coming to the U.S. a lot later than they are in Europe and Japan. So, like, Zelda HD and Wonderful 101. So, and then everything else was 2014. But that was like everybody else as well. So, but yeah. So, Evan, what did you generally think about E3?
Sony won the conference.
So you think Sony blew everybody out of the water?
Oh, I know they did.
So you pre-ordered a PS4 along with the rest of us.
Yeah.
After Sony's
I didn't.
conference. The rest of IP, not Harry.
Oh.
But yeah, I really think Sony did well. Nabashin, how about you, generally?
I didn't even think about pre-ordering an Xbox because that's how bad they fail.
All right, well, we'll get there.
They do have some good games, but like, until they drop that price, it's not even going to be feasible.
Well, we'll get there. Nabashin, how about you? What did you think of E3 in general?
Just E3 in general?
Yeah.
It was really exciting. Those press conferences were some really exciting moments in that. And this was my first E3. Was like doing it with a bunch of friends. Mm-hmm. I did it no, I didn't even do it last year with my roommates last year because they were all working or something like that. But yeah, this was the first time I did it with a bunch of friends, and to see this all getting hyped at the same time, I had never had that before. So that was like a great moment for me. So yeah, this is probably my favorite E3 so far.
Yeah,
that I experienced.
It's definitely mine. Like I've watched it with somebody else for 3 years now. But like never have I had all of us together watching it. Conversing about it. Most of us were there for last year, but only on and off. It was a lot of fun. I loved it. never been more jazzed about being a big person who plays video game and writes about them as I am right now, because I feel like this is a stage of evolution. That's always the transition to the next generation of consoles. Is we're evolving to a new form of our Pokemon, and this one looks pretty rad.
Yeah.
It was a lot of games that I understand why you wouldn't be excited for Herald. They're maybe not up your alley. But a lot of stuff that I was really pumped about. A lot of stuff that looks ambitious, some cool new IPs, some stuff from companies that I really enjoy. And like stuff like The Division, which again Ubisoft kind of knocking it out of the water with like a really impressive demo out of nowhere. That apparently that game also just looks really good from previews I've read. And then that Witcher 3 trailer looked incredible, and Infamous looks great. It's exciting. It was great to have all those moments that like we had watching it too.
Yeah, I like the shots they took at Microsoft.
Yeah, that was like, it was crazy because
I think Sony probably had the best presentation.
Yeah,
but to me, the games weren't there.
I think Sony was lacking in games in general. They were more ambitious as far as their announcements go. But we can get into that. So, the big three, Evan obviously thinks Sony won. Who do you think won E3, Harold? In general, not necessarily for you.
I'm going to have to say Sony.
Yeah. They did bring the A game.
I'm going to also have to say that Microsoft shit the bed.
Really? So why do you think they shit the bed? Was it just the price, or was it, the lack of games? Because they
price,
did roll
lack
out...
of games, their policies,
they
the fact that Sony
was
was able to take shots at them so easily.
Yeah. But, like, no one expected that to happen. That doesn't happen at E3 normally. Usually there's, like, one little quip. It's like, oh, ho, ho, how you say this, and it's funny. But Sony was just downright like, hey, fuck you. And then they said, this shit is real. And, yeah, no, Sony had the presentation. Like, Evan, what was because Evan, you say Sony really won. What was your favorite part of that conference?
Well, especially the price and how everybody reacted about this.
Yeah, that was exciting. For me, I know a lot of people have been saying it, but when they rolled out all those indies, holy shit.
Yeah.
That was the moment where I was like,
Adam Boyce brought it.
Yeah, Adam Boyce up on stage, and they're like simultaneously playing 6 different interesting in different ways, like indie games. And plus they brought Transistor, which I've obviously played that, and I'm really excited for that. Yeah, that was really cool, because indie games is, that's the way to my heart. I love indie games. I think, they're doing...
And
right.
Nintendo with their eShop brought some indie games too.
Yeah, Nintendo's showing off like Mutant Mudds and Shovel Knight. Obviously, Shovel Knight looks awesome.
Shovel Knight, yeah.
And that's a 3DS Wii U exclusive, from what I understand. As well as maybe PC. But,
Cloudberry Kingdom.
Yeah, a lot of them I didn't recognize, but like with Sony, it was 6 that.
Yeah.
Other than Transistor, it was I didn't recognize any of them.
I've heard of Octodad.
Yeah, I mean, I knew about Octodad. I've never actually.
And of course, Oddworld. How could you have not heard of Oddworld?
But I've heard of it, but I hadn't seen the new HD one. Yeah. Looks really good, actually. Yeah, Sony brought it. What about you, Nabishin? Who brought the A game? Everybody brought the A game.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say, like, pretty much everybody did. If I were to really think about it, because like Microsoft did what they were supposed to do, or what they wanted to, what they said they were going to do, is just brought out the games nonstop, and like even you and me talked about, like, even after the conference, it was like, wow, they did a really good job, and like, I don't even see how Sony can top this, and like. To be completely honest, if none of the DRM stuff was addressed at Sony's conference, I still say like Microsoft still had the better conference as far as like that. But like the thing about Sony's conference is where they do it more personal and they actually spoke to you like a human being, while Microsoft seemed more like a robot talking to you, sort of kind of. Yeah. But I still say Microsoft conference was really good, and like I just say it brought what you will want from an E3 conference: games, and pretty much no talk in between. So that's good.
You know what Jack Trenton kind of reminded me of?
What?
You remember a few years ago, Sony's E3 conference when they brought out Kevin Butler?
Yes.
I thought Jack Trenton was channeling his inner Kevin Butler.
Yeah, too bad that guy's like dead now.
Just his career.
I saw like Kevin Butler on an episode of like Punk'd or something like that once, and it was really weird.
You mean Jerry Lambert?
Oh, you know what? I might have seen that.
I tweeted about it.
Oh,
it wasn't Punk'd, but it was one of those prank shows. It was really weird. He was a radio announcer. But yeah, no, Microsoft did fantastic. I thought they had enough interesting, and they definitely showed that, hey, this as far as power goes, this is comparable to what Sony can do as well. And that won't change until like very late in the console generation when games like Last of Us are coming out that are literally pushing everything to the max. But yeah, it Titanfall and seeing Insomniacs doing another goofy game that's Jet Set Radio meets zombies, and those were a couple of just takeaway really impressive stuff. And Rise looked it was gorgeous, and it looked like it had some cool mechanics in it. And Forza's a car game, and
there were a lot of car games.
Yeah, there's so many. Everybody had a car game.
Forza,
literally
Need for
everybody had a car game.
What was the one Ubisoft had?
The Crew.
That looked pretty good.
The Crew did look good.
Sony had two. They had Gran Turismo and Drive Club.
That's right.
Drive Club did look good too.
Yeah. I mean, they all look...
And it's free for PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
Well, it says it's a PlayStation Plus edition, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm assuming it's like a dumbed-down version, kind of.
I assume it's probably close to the real deal, though.
I would say it's more like probably GT5 Prologue or something like that if you get the PlayStation Plus. Because they can't just do that. That's like kind of killing their game, more or less.
I don't know. I feel like Sony has got more balls. They're capable of anything at this point. I have no idea. I was disappointed that Xbox One is clearly going big on price, but I understand that was what I expected both of them to be. I would hope that they would be $4.99. I'm glad that they're both one SKU. They're not fucking with that dumb stuff anymore.
I was really expecting Sony to have like 20 SKUs or something like that. Just so they could have we have a $99 one just in case you want that one. You just won't get anything with it.
It's not too late for
it's
them
an
to
empty
fuck
box.
that up. Yeah, it's not too late for them to fuck that up, but I'm glad that they're like out in front. They're like, hey, this is our primary SKU. It's one thing. It's got what you need. And like the Xbox One comes with a year of gold and the Kinect and stuff, so it's not like a bad deal.
Was that confirmed a year ago?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Searching for a year of gold.
The day one edition comes with a year of gold.
Oh, the day one edition. Those are sold out. Okay.
So yeah, that's cool. So, I mean, I pre-ordered both. I'm hopefully going to be able to pay off both. I've already started saving money, so I'm really stoked. I thought, the Sony making the direct jabs was really insane. I did not think, none of us thought that was going to happen. All of us were like, oh yeah, they're going to do the same fucking thing, but no, they don't give a shit anymore. It was crazy. But both of them brought the games, I think. And Project Spark looks dope. Just wanted to put that out there because I feel like that game kind of got pushed beyond everything else. What game impressed you the most, just in general at E3? It didn't necessarily have to be in a conference. How about you, Navashin? What jumped out at you?
Yeah, you like to do that, don't you? Probably Final Fantasy 15 for me.
Awesome.
Just that gameplay. Yeah, that gameplay was insane. And I remember seeing similar gameplay to that earlier, but like that just like a new level of that too. Like that trailer that you showed like what 2 years ago, showing the actual gameplay of that game. But
It
that
looks like it's
that
evolved
now
so much since then.
yeah, exactly. I don't even know how you play that game, but
Yeah,
it
like
looks
I was
great.
watching,
Though.
I'm like, how does this work? What is he doing? It's just like him jumping around. It feels like the realization of you can finally fight and have it not cut away to like a crystal screen breaking or something spinning into the screen, and then you're in a separate area fighting. You're finally just
Yeah,
fighting.
it's kind of like they're making their own kind of quote unquote Uncharted game, which and that looks cool to me.
Yeah, and like the story looks really cool too. It's more modern era type stuff, so with magic just sprinkled everywhere. Evan, I'm guessing Battlefield 4.
Oh my god.
That demo was really impressive, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It was amazing.
The multiplayer demo, the single player demo was but
Yeah.
the multiplayer demo looked really cool.
Yeah, it did.
Like, it actually got me kind of excited. Plus, they're like, hey, 60 frames per second, 64 people multiplayer on consoles. So that's really awesome. Harold, what E3 game got you most impressed?
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers. I was expecting you to say Fantasia, but yeah, Smash Brothers was cool.
Oh, Fantasia's pretty cool too,
Um,
because harmonics.
yes, of course. Rocking the Rock Band shirt, of course. But yeah, no, Smash Brothers looks awesome.
Yeah.
They put out a news story that says, "Hey, we removed tripping because we know it was stupid." So that's
Did you see the Mega Man gameplay of it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
I mean, not the trailer, but like an actual match between like Mario and Mega Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I watched that. And Sakurai was playing. I think he was playing Mega Man.
Yeah. And probably my biggest surprise was Super Mario 3D World.
Okay. Yeah, Mario 3D World did kind of come at a left wing.
I mean, we knew that Nintendo was working on a 3D Mario, but again, I was thinking it was going to be Galaxy 3.
Yeah, the that catsuit was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was going back and forth between Infamous and Titanfall. I love them both. I would say Titanfall. Probably,
As you're most impressed.
Yeah, is my most impressed.
Okay.
Titanfall impressed me the most because it's all multiplayer. So I was like, how is this gonna work? But they made multiplayer really, really cinematic. In a way I haven't really seen before. In a way that a lot of people try, but they haven't really succeeded. And just that mobility and the momentum that all the characters have with the jetpacks and the Titans, it was just really awesome to see that happening. And it was, Titanfall looks amazing, both graphically and just like gameplay wise. And I was really hoping Respawn would bring the A game, and it looked like they did. How about you, Amshin? What surprised you the most before it gets back to me?
You know what that is. That was Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
I totally 100%. If you bet me money, I was like, no way.
It was
never.
great because you and me were both denying it while it was still happening. And we're like, oh no, it's just the HD remakes, man. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why they want to show that on stage. That's stupid, but whatever. Sure, show
Like,
Kingdom Hearts.
Why are they showing Kingdom Hearts 2? What's happening? It's Dream Contest. No. Yeah, that moment is great. There's video of that, and it is literally me going, "Don't do this to me. You can't do this to me right now." Yeah, it was that and fucking D4 that you and me just kind of lost.
Yeah.
What the heck is D4?
It doesn't matter. It's a murder mystery with Sweary. That's all I fucking know.
D4, you sunk my battleship.
Exactly. It was like murder mystery, next game by Sweary, and now I'm just like, all right. What surprised you the most, Evan?
I don't know. The price of the PS4.
Really?
Most definitely.
That was a huge surprise. 100%.
Seeing Joe in the audience, that was pretty fun.
that was ridiculous.
I don't know.
Can't believe I missed them.
There's screen grabs of it. I've taken a couple. That works, Evan. The price of the PS4 works. Yeah, I did not expect any of us pre-ordering any consoles there, but even Greg pre-ordered the PS4. And Tony did.
Actually complained that it has online. You have to pay for online.
Yeah. But yeah, mine was Kingdom Hearts 3. I was denying it while it was happening. That's all you need to know.
No, this can't be true. No.
Yeah. What outside the conference did you see that you liked? And Evan, obviously, you didn't watch a bunch of E3 videos like us nerds, so you don't have to. You do not have to submit. But Namshin, how about you?
Let me think for a second. I can let you know.
I'll say like any gameplay demos.
Fantasia.
Outside the conferences will work. Fantasia does look cool.
Yeah. I was surprised it wasn't in Microsoft's conference.
Yeah, both Namshin and I were too. After the fact, we were like, "Hey, where's Fantasia?" But they had a lot to announce, so it's understandable. Mine was Infamous. I'll cop out because they didn't really show a demo. They showed like this kind of trailer sizzle reel, kind of not. But the gameplay demo that came out afterwards was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It was like seriously, it was exactly what I wanted next gen Infamous to look like. And knowing that character who has like smoke mixed with fire powers, that's just one of a bunch of different types of powers that you'll have, is really cool. So,
I'll probably have to say.
You looking at this list?
I don't know. I'm looking at this list. I'm trying to think. Like not at the show. At the conferences. That's the thing. Is like because I have seen I've been looking around, but you know what? There's one game. I'm pretty much into Octodad because I never heard of it until that conference. But you know, I look at it afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
We did some gameplay at it, and I just can't help but laugh every time I look at that game. So I'm really amped. I can't wait to play that game. I can't wait to own that.
Yeah, they had one of the guys who made Octodad on the Day One Giant Bomb.
Yeah, that was great too. He was like, "This is my first E3. I didn't know what the fuck was happening." Which was awesome. It was great to see like a game like Octodad, which came out like just a couple of years ago. The first one did. And it was such a crazy, stupid idea that ended up being really cool. Yeah, and just knowing how that game works and how it controls is exciting. I do want to play that. What about something that wasn't there that you wished was? So.
Oh, I want to say one more cool thing that was at E3, but not on one of the press conference. Okay. Retron 5.
You are so pumped for this Retron 5.
The official next generation console of cross-border gaming. But yeah, two biggest things is it's going to be out before the end of the summer, and it's going to be under $100.
Really? It's $99?
Well, they said under $100. They haven't said specifics.
I would lean toward $99.
Yeah, I would pay it. I mean,
say $1.
Shipwreck on CAG's coverage said it was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that Retron 5 is cool. I'm not gonna pick it up because I'm all on board with the emulation just right on my computer at this point. But
whereas I've got a room full of classic cartridges.
Yeah, I only have a couple SNES and N64 cartridges left.
You don't have any NES?
No, I lost all of them a while ago. It was in my first move out of the original house I lived in. We lost those.
That sucks.
Yeah, I think they went to Goodwill though. So
yeah. Well, I've reacquired a bunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Between eBay and 2-pack seats.
Yeah. I when I was like 10, I actually saved my money to rebuy a SNES on eBay. Fun fact. And I played a whole bunch of games.
When I was 10, there was no eBay.
When I was 10, I still had a PS2.
There you go. There is your perspective.
When I was 10, I had to walk uphill to school.
Well, when I was 10, there was no Super Nintendo either.
There you go. Evan, was there anything that wasn't there that you wish was?
Yeah. Battlefield Bad Company 3.
Yeah.
Rock Band 4.
Rock Band 4.
Well, you already know that's not gonna happen.
Nabshin, how about you?
Last Guardian.
Last Guardian. Really? You wanted that to be there? You wanted that to come back?
I think Rock Band 4 is more likely.
Probably.
No, I mean, why wouldn't I be? You say like I shouldn't want that to be there.
Like, all excitement I had for that game was just, like, burnt out a long time ago.
Yeah, but you're saying things that you wish were there, and I'm saying I wish it was there.
Yeah. I guess. It's just that it's not, like, anywhere near the top of my list.
Well, I don't want to be cynical. I mean, it's just like it's a game that I wish was there.
Yeah. No, I understand. It's just like for me, it didn't come to mind, but I
mean, people are super snarky about everything. They were super snarky about Kingdom Hearts 3 until that just got announced for real. Nowsy. That's why I was always like, don't even talk about that game around me, because I said, until it's announced, I don't care.
Yeah, like, I don't want to think about it, because then I'm just going to be sad. I'm looking at this list, thinking about I guess HD Zelda, or no, more realistically, a retro game that isn't fucking Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I really wish they'd, like, I didn't want them to go back to Metroid, and I didn't want them to go back to Donkey Kong. I wanted them to take something, like, if they had been doing the 3D Mario game and been flipping it on its head, that would have been awesome. But yeah.
Or Mario Kart.
Yeah, or Mario Kart. I'm sure they could do something crazy with that we would never think of. Retro is the studio that thinks outside the box.
Like put a horn on the damn screen.
Yeah, like put a horn on the goddamn Wii U screen.
Innovation.
But when you're Wario,
Innovation for less.
So this was one of Nabishin's questions. How you guys feeling about video games in general and where they're going after seeing this E3? I expect you're pretty excited.
They'll be progressing towards virtual reality now.
They already have the Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen at some point.
Are you excited, Evan? Are you trepidatious?
It would be cool, but
no, I'm not. That was a joke that you made. I'm talking about like video games in general.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Video games are cool.
Video games are cool, right?
I don't know. I don't see myself getting either of the next-gen consoles anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. See yourself falling more into the Retron instead of the PS4?
Yeah, Retron 5 and Wii U.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's why the Wii U exists as well. Just like
because it's Nintendo.
You can always have that retro feel.
And Nintendo has a monopoly on Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I would think Microsoft would have a monopoly on Nintendo.
What? How about you, Nabishin? I'm more curious about you.
I'm still happy to be a gamer. I'm still happy to play video games. It seems like the new evolution, quote unquote, for video games now is to have like multiplayer integrated to single player.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could say that too, but which is not fine. I mean, which I'm fine with and everything. It's just like, just don't let it impede on my game. Like, when Watch Dogs, you have to watch out for people coming into your game and hacking into your game, just so like they might fuck up your game or something like that. So that'll kind of be annoying for me on my front. But I guess I don't know. It's like I guess as bigger games get, the more they become, I guess, less interesting. like I said, like the biggest thing for E3 to me is probably those indie games that showed up on the Sony stage.
Yeah.
It seems like the indie games are where I'm like falling towards as far as like games to be excited for and be expected. I mean, not like I'm not interested in like Infamous and Final Fantasy and all that other stuff. I totally am. It's just it's almost like they're going to a brick wall and don't know what they can do like in the next few years, while indie games are like spreading out and finding ways to get like under that wall or over that wall or around that wall.
Yeah, it's triple
Around
A,
Evan Wall?
around Evan Wall. It's AAA games continue to be AAA games, but indie games continue to be something different every time. So that's the way I see it, at least. But yeah,
How about you, Alex?
I understand. I'm like completely excited to see because this is the way I am seeing it. Like this first wave is the first wave. That first year is going to be really defining, yes, but everything's going to change in 2 years after that. Like,
Yeah.
there's going to be Uncharted 2. There's going to be Halo 4. Stuff that's coming out years after these consoles launch and looks incredible and is showing us something in video game form that we never thought was possible or didn't think would work. Like Indiana Jones, or a really, really pretty game that, we thought the consoles were at the end of the ropes, but they ended up not being. So when I look at the next generation, I'm seeing forward onto that. But also, I'm really stoked that people like Sony are bringing out 6 indie games and something like Supergiant Games, who have made literally one game. They've made one game, and it was critically acclaimed and sold. I think it just hit 2 million recently, so it's a financial success.
3.5 billion.
And it's like stuff like that is getting attention and that's not going to make Supergiant Games not do what they do. That's just going to mean more people are going to play it, and it's gonna give them money so they can keep doing crazy awesome stuff. And I think that's really exciting. It's like how Amnesia, this really weird but awesome gritty horror game, got a whole bunch of attention because of a Steam sale, and now they're making another one, and they're going to keep making crazy stuff like that. And that's really cool. And that has me really excited. And if the industry keeps leaning into indie games, while also supporting really games that I know will probably be pretty good, like Assassin's Creed 4 looks good, probably going to play like Assassin's Creed, hopefully it won't as many glitches, but it's probably going to be pretty good. And Watch Dogs looks like it's probably going to be pretty good. And Final Fantasy might be pretty good. And Kingdom Hearts I'm going to enjoy regardless. And Mario I'm going to love because it's Mario. And, they haven't fucked that up yet. But stuff like the...
Have you played New Super Mario Bros. Wii? I'm joking.
I have.
That's pretty good, too. What you talking about, Nabishin?
Nabishin hates when people jump on his head. It's the simultaneous evolution of AAA games into, we're going to make prettier games and they're all going to be online, but then it'll change. And then indie games are getting more attention, so we're going to make more of them, and then they're going to change. So I'm just stoked that I get to be... I'm writing, and I'm starting writing, and I'm becoming like a games critic in this environment where all this growth is happening. I just think that's super exciting, and it's got me super stoked.
I'm stoked, brah.
Stoked. So, Nabishin had the idea to do Irrational Passion's top 10 most exciting games from E3. So I just wanted to see what games had you guys the most excited, and then we'll incorporate them into the list. How about you, Harold? What were a couple games that had you the most excited?
Well, there was the Nintendo Big Three of Mario, Mario Kart, and Smash Brothers, but also Fantasia and Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare looked cool.
That game that Nabishin hates exists.
I don't hate it. I'm saying
Well,
I'm saying I'm not saying you hate it. I'm saying that you hate that it exists. But
Okay, I can see it.
out of those Nintendo games, what's got you stoked the most?
Probably Smash Brothers. Although I'll be able to play Mario first. Actually, Mario's the only one of those 5 I named that's coming out this year.
Okay. Evan, I'm guessing it's a safe bet between Battlefield 4.
Assassin's Creed 4,
I have a couple.
Battlefield
Okay, shoot.
4, The Division.
The Division,
Okay.
Battlefield 4, Rise.
Rise.
Let me look at this here. Assassin's Creed 4.
Rise. You were excited for Rise?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if Rise had a companion game called Shine?
Well, he is playing Rise. I am on my iPad playing Shine, so we are rising and shining simultaneously. Should get out on stage and try to get this stone face fucking down like that. That would be excellent. Battlefield 4, The Division.
Assassin's Creed.
There are a couple that aren't on this list. Like, that racing game.
The Crew?
Yeah,
Okay.
that looks good.
How about Destiny or Titanfall?
I don't remember what Destiny was. Titanfall, no.
Destiny is Bungie.
Destiny was at the end of the Sony press conference.
They were doing that co-op talk, kind of like Borderlands, and then they fought that big enemy crab, I guess you could say.
Can we go back for a second? How crazy was it that Bungie was at Sony's press conference and Insomniac was at Microsoft's?
Yeah. I didn't think about it that way.
Maybe
but
the maybe
sure.
hand signal.
Well, what was the last one, Evan?
The last two, Destiny, I think,
Okay.
and Titanfall.
I Titanfall was meh.
Titanfall was meh for me because it had mechs.
Then it wasn't your most exciting. Okay. I'm not gonna write that one down. Okay.
I'm funny.
Okay, now Bashin.
I love you, Alex.
I know you do. Hit me with your best shot.
Wait.
Down Bayonetta 2, Metal Gear Solid 5. Excuse me. The Wonderful 101. Final Fantasy 15. Kingdom Hearts 3. Did I say Infamous?
Nope.
No, definitely Infamous.
Four.
I'll leave the rest. I'll leave it like that. Yeah.
Okay. For me, Titanfall was up there. I like Destiny, but I just want to say, I mean, I didn't get it. Like, Greg and Scott were like way more on top of that than I was. I think it looks cool. I think it's promising. I think I'll really like it. But Titanfall, Infamous, and The Division. I think that's the top 3, and The Witcher, because I read some previews afterward that got me actually really excited. So yeah, those are The Witcher.
Oh,
Not The Witness. Witcher 3 looks. I watched that trailer like 3 more times, and that game fucking looks really pretty. And they're like redoing the
I
combat.
could have sworn you said you were really more into Destiny.
No, that was Greg. I was like, Destiny looked cool. Titanfall looks awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, Greg definitely did say he was way more into Destiny. Same with Scott. Because, you know, Bungie, I think will do fine. So, I would say,
Bungie.
I mean, they're the obvious two, Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts for me as well. But that goes without saying as far as I'm concerned. I would say on this list, the things that need to be there. I had to type that. The Division is up there, and Infamous is up there. Smash Bros. Is up there. I actually think Battlefield 4 looked really cool.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy look great. So I'll compile a list from what we've said was our most anticipated, and I'll put that up on the site, and I'll put that in the show notes. Yeah, those are our most excited. We'll have a 10 out of that, fairly gathered, let's say. So yeah, that was E3. E3 was really great. I'm glad you could join us for this, Harold.
I'm glad I could too.
I'm glad you had a very varying opinion, so it was good to hear that. Scott and Tony would be here, but they're too busy playing Animal Crossing.
That's why I wasn't Wind Waker HD on the list.
Yeah. Wind Waker HD it's a safe bet. It doesn't need to be on the list.
It's Zelda.
It's Zelda. I think it'll be alright. So we'll take another quick break, and we'll come back with some new releases. Nep has some Nep mail for us, and then we'll throw it out. So we'll be back in just a little bit.
Choo, choo, choo.
Let me just cue this up real quick.
Q, Q, Q.
Q, Q, Q. Am I looking at the right history? Yes. Oh yeah, I watched a whole bunch of shit this week.
During this break, are you going to kick somebody else off the podcast?
No, I think Evan is conscious enough to read new releases. So. Okay. And then the other music.
I'll be right back.
Take your time. Alright, as soon as Harold gets back, I'm good to go. You got the new releases, Evan? Anything look off? Did I forget anything?
1, 2, 3.
Not that I know.
Okay. This is a Spelunker under Wii U, not Spelunky.
Okay.
Trying to think. Two more.
Two more. Fantasia. Fantasia looks cool.
I wouldn't put that on there for a group of us. No.
Okay.
Maybe Battlefront.
Yeah, Battlefront. I'm stoked for Battlefront. So.
Okay.
And you can put on Watch Dogs because I'm so fucking excited for that game. At this point, yeah. But I would say, yeah, Watch Dogs looks cool. I would put on The Witcher 3, but Tony would kill me.
Alright, so our top 10 would be The Division, in no order. The Division, Battlefield 4, Infamous Second Son, Super Smash Bros., Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy 15, Bayonetta 2, Titanfall, Star Wars Battlefront, and Watch Dogs. I put Bayonetta 2 there because that is my number one. So that's the only reason why that's on there.
Gotcha. Looks good. Alright. Cool. You good to go, Harold?
I'm good.
Alright, Evan, whenever you're ready.
Alright. So, Alex.
Hey.
I'm going to tell you what you want, what you really, really want.
I don't even care anymore.
Alright. Fine. Here, I don't care.
That was so high school.
Rage quit.
Yep.
This past week on PSN, for the PS3 games, we have The Last of Us for $60. It releases 12/01.
To read why would you Come on. Come on.
I am okay. Aliens, Colonial Marines, $40. Final Fantasy 10.
13.
13-2.
For $20. For the network, we have Tekken Revolution for free.
Say you want a revolution.
For the PS2 classics, we have Contra Shattered Soldiers for $10. Pirates, Legend of the Black Buccaneer for $10.
What?
Right. He reads it right, but I read it wrong.
This past week sorry, go ahead.
What's the what for, Nobshin?
Black Buccaneer. That was a joke. Keep moving.
Oh, yeah, it was racist. You're right. No.
This week
It's a hell of a price to pay for corn.
apparently this is Alex's game because it's called Storm. $800.
Wow. What an asshole. You're a bigger asshole than Nobishin this week.
We have Fireburst for 800 and Thunderwolves for 800.
Thunderwolves.
This past week on NintendoWare, we have Yoshi and Spelunker.
For the Wii
Yoshi
U.
is 30 cents and Spelunker is $5.
Yoshi's just 30 cents for the month.
Yeah, it's 30 cents until July 12th. I don't know why Joystick.
Hey guys, guess what?
What's up?
For the 3DS eShop, Animal Crossing New Leaf. It's available June 9th.
That
Hell
never
yeah.
happened.
Which is now.
Which is now.
It's been a week. It's been 1 week.
If you didn't know, you can just download Animal Crossing directly to your 3DS and just never leave your house again.
This past week on the Wii, we have Sengoku for 3.
There you go.
Sengeku.
I had it right in my mind, and then when I say it, it just went all.
It just went all everywhere.
Yeah, retail releases for the week of June 18th,
Well, there was a whole lot more on 3DS eShop this past week. There was, what should we call it? Mighty Flip Champs 2. There was Picross E.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
So
Alex doesn't like those games.
I just copied this from another place, so I assumed that they had it right.
Retail releases for the week of June 18th, 2014. Jack and Daxter HD Vita for the Vita, and Marmos.
Go get it. You got this, please.
Muramasa.
God damn it! No, I wanted him to earn this one, Harold.
Sorry.
I got Sengoku though. You should be proud of me, Alex. I got
You got
Sengoku
it on the second try.
for the Vita.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mess that up.
It's okay, Harold. Muramasa Rebirth for Vita. Yeah. Picks and craps. Nabashin. There's like nothing here. You can only just do a pick. You don't have to do a crap.
Okay.
When there's not enough, I just say do the pick. That's my
Well,
policy.
that was the first. You never said it to me before.
Okay.
It's like we're going to the new grounds or something.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're covering new grounds.
It would be The Last of Us, but I'm going with Muramasa because I actually have money to pick that up.
Looks dope, man.
Yeah.
Looks dope.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna continue to pick The Last of Us on every occasion I can because that game is fucking incredible.
Alex is giving you.
My birthday. Jack and Daxter.
All right, cool. Harold, how about you?
Animal
Yoshi.
Crossing. Yeah, Yoshi because it's 30 cents.
Yeah, what up, Yoshi?
And Picross E.
All right, Picross is also dope, from what I hear. Let's take a peek into the mail sack.
And crap is Alien Colonial Marines.
It's always Alien Colonial Marines. This week we have an email from Mr. Knapp, as per usual.
Hi, Nep.
Hi, Irrational Passions crew and Harold. This is Mr. Knapp with an email for you guys. This week I was wondering about your thoughts on limited editions / collector editions / balls of steel edition / whatever the fuck other name they come up with this shit. That is actually what it says.
Yep.
What items in a limited edition will push you to want to pay extra money? Is it stuff like soundtracks, art books, DLC, or something out of the ordinary? That is all I got, Mr. Knapp out. I'll say first, I think the only collector's edition I've actually purchased in the last couple of years was the infamous 2 one. And that's because it came with the sling pack, which I use literally all the time. That saves me at conventions. It's super comfy, lightweight, and it fits my computer perfectly. Plus, that statue is dope, and it comes with the soundtrack as well. I guess if you're trying to get me to get a collector's edition, it has to be a series I really, really care about. Like, whatever Chaos 3 collector's edition is, I will throw all of my money at it. Literally everything that I have. I know Nabashin's with me on that.
I got the 3D one.
Yeah, so he got like the 3DS special thing.
Yeah.
It's real life stuff that I can use. If it has real life stuff, that's a huge plus. Like stuff I can just use, like this sling pack, for example. I mean, soundtracks are cool and stuff. If they have like a special edition that's like $20 more or $10 more, and it comes with an art book and a soundtrack, I might spring for that if I really like the game. So that's usually all it takes for that. But collector's edition needs to be something super special. So, how about you, Harold?
I've only ever owned. I've owned 2 collector's editions. One was